2, 3. Hi, this is one half of Madman and Morpheus speaking. It's been a while since I've streamed anything, so I thought maybe I'll stream Hand of Fate. So let's get this started.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of. Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
Now, if you don't know anything about this game, it's
Let the cards fall where they may. We begin.
kind of like a D&D. Sorry about that. It's kind of like a D&D. If you don't know what I mean by D&D, I mean Dungeons & Dragons, card-based adventuring game.
That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
I hope everyone's had a Merry Christmas. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of a canyon. Yeah.
Choose from these options.
Ooh. Okay. Have to be super unlucky to get that one bad card. But let's see. Climb down to retrieve the weapon very carefully. You make your way to the bottom of the canyon. Draw one weapon card. An axe. Does 25 damage. Fine. It's better than that, so...
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
Okay, next card.
I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. He taps you on the shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Colonial. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with the wizard's thing hand of my own creation. Oh, what does he want? How much food? I'll give him some food. He considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seeming satisfied. So he's given me a shield, calling me Old Bean. That's very British. He smiles. Huh. Okay. So I've got a shield, so press Y to reflect attacks. Or press Y to counter.
You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
The
Fair
maiden.
Nerith.
Ooh.
I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
One day in the shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merith, of the forest folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask me? Longer life, supplies of gold. Life is okay. Supplies?
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Yay! Totally. Thanks, Merith. Basically, every time you land on the card next, you lose one food. So it's good to have
once more,
supplies.
Seeking the heart of it all.
Stairs. Yes, take the stairs.
This is what I was looking for. You show some aptitude for the game. Perhaps this will not be as boring as I thought. Your journey is well begun.
Ambush. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw one monster card.
You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
So B to stun, X to attack, move, dodge. Pretty busy. Unless you feel miserably, like that. There you go. Sneak up and kill them. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Okay, so it's a choice kind of thing. Let's see. Oh, that was so close. And a quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Equipment, which is sword.
The most fundamental symbol of might for an age.
Food. And gold.
An ambush. Hardly fair, is it?
A winding trail. Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. I'm gonna attack them. So there should be 3 enemies. Ow. There you go. You search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Equipment.
A
Already have
peasant's
that.
weapon, but effective nonetheless.
Food. And gold. Oh.
You
Jack
have
of
reached
Dust.
my first champion. A good man, driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
Okay.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Let's take on the Jack of Dust. So is that going to be 4 enemies plus buffs? Or is that going to be... Yep, 4 enemies plus.
Some
Jack.
enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counter attack.
Ow. Ah, she doesn't. Dodge that. You dead? No. You are. Ah, god damn it. Right. I'm learning slowly. Wow. Wow. Jeez. I admit those were mine.
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
Okay, seriously. Let's see what I got. As a reward for defeating Bandit Jack, you receive these new cards. Jack of Skulls, Dead King's Hall, Local Peasant, can't see that, River, Captain of the Guards. Armor, Mercenary Contract, Armor, Shield. Ooh, that looks good. Bandit Attack, Maze of Traps, that sounds cool. Goblins, they don't.
Shall we deal again?
Yes, we shall.
Ah, good. Now you understand the basics, we can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet. home of the members of my court.
So now the Jack of Skulls.
Time for you to face my undead army. Meet the Jack of Skulls.
Let's see what I got. Doesn't seem to be. Well, actually, pull that away. Get that out. Get that away. Get that out. These are new. Fair enough. It's okay. So it's on default mode. Well, let's just leave it on default mode for the time being. And encounters. I think these are all new, so that's good. Dead man's. Oh, that sounds cool. Gorge. Let's just leave everything the way it is. And continue to Jack of Skulls.
New content awaits you. It will be awarded when you complete your run. I will add my own cards to the deck. How boring life would be without a little spice.
Jesus.
We play for life and death. Prepare yourself.
You know, I don't have a laptop to so I have to try and keep my phone open for chat. So, right, next. The Maiden.
Given how
Witches.
rarely one encounters the folk, you are fortunate indeed to meet Merith again. Or perhaps we are merely cycling around the wheel and dipping into the same memories time and time again.
Maybe. Supplies. Next. I can go up or to the right. Let's stay to the right. Captain
I always
of the
thought it was
Guards.
best to avoid the problems of others. I see you have no such concerns.
You hear a shout from up ahead and the sound of battle. Racing forwards, you discover a warrior surrounded by undead. Broken bones litter the area around the man, and there is still more closing in on him. He appears badly injured.
It's a
Mace.
lump of iron on a stick. Not terribly subtle. Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, it is. Ah. Okay. There you go. Right in the chest. Good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back at Cadaber. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom recently, and I came to investigate. He stops to look around at the bone fragments. More of them here than I suspected. Some new horrors must have decided to settle in these parts and brought its minions. I must head back to the capital and report this to the Duke. Watch your step, friend. There is something more powerful at work than just skeletons.
The token is yours. Well done.
Yay. The river.
Running water protects against many things in myth. Generally, though, it's just a pain to get past.
Okay, attempt to cross the river. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yes. Your light armor makes the crossing relatively easy. You reach the other side cold and wet and unharmed.
Head downwards if you dare.
Oh, I had to get that other huge success to get the card piece. Chip. Token. Well, oh well.
Many have reached this far. Further, in fact. I do not know if you have what it takes to do better than they did.
The Travelling Tinker. I only have 10 gold. And a shady grove off the off-beaten trail, you find a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Approach the shop. Greetings, what have you got? What have you got? What have you got? Woo! Dun dun.
If you were wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
I seriously can't afford anything, so I'm not gonna have a look. I've got enough food. My health is okay. So, I'm sure that card will pop up again. A maze of traps.
Cave, traps, and the hope of treasure. It's all I could ask for, and more.
You could say it's amazing. I'm sorry if it's laggy, but my internet hasn't been the best today.
Now we begin to raise the stakes. The arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps.
Ow. Jesus. It's still got us. Is that a fire trap? No, dart. No, that's a fire trap. Just run around that. Don't smash things. How un-Zelda-like. Ow. Ooh, that was close. Okay. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. 3 game cards. Gold. Equipment. Axe.
Are you a woodsman turned warrior now?
No. Equipment. Ooh, healing card.
Increasing the effect of one sort of magic with another. All you need is a channel for power, and it's simple enough.
So, any healing that player receives, it doubled. Okay. Okay. Yay, got a token. Twisted Canyon.
It lives in every game. That initial moment where things begin. I have worked on these cards all my days, and the canyon has been there from the outset.
You see a weapon glinting in sunlight? Yes, it's the same card. There's a weapon lying next to a skeleton. Climb down. I will. Now. Success. Now, is it going to be a good weapon? Very carefully, you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. Draw one weapon card. No, don't want that.
I'm starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield.
You know me too well. Okay. Hello again. While let's enjoying your meal in the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. You notice that he appears to be a goblin, purely disguised as a human. Right, so I have to give him something. Let's try food. Right. I've got a shield now. Now there's the stairs.
Towards our foe.
Take the stairs. Hell yeah. You embark on the next leg of your adventure.
Now all you need to do is find and kill the Jack of Skulls, and we can progress.
Okay. Ooh, Devil's Choice.
I like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth.
Okay. A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your might, so-called hero. Choose your foe. Dust, dust. Okay, if I say... he lies as much as he tells the truth. Say. You're no mighty hero. I will let you live with your choice. Okay. Even though this is actually really good on the undead. Yeah! Kick in the face. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. And I get 3 game cards. Food.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Equipment. Oh, medium armor.
Armor protects you from damage. The best armor,
And
of course,
gold.
does so much more.
Thank you. Dead
Greed.
King's Hole.
If it were not for greed, then who would play at this game?
You see an ancient Orient coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. Draw 2 monster cards. Okay, I'm going to attempt to take them by surprise, but there's 2 failed cards and there's 2 non-failed cards, so it's 50-50. So eyes closed. Oh, nuts. You are spotted as you're approached, and the creatures ready themselves for combat. God damn it. Anyway, what's everyone been up to this Christmas? There's a shield. Yeah. At least I can move around. Okay.
I
Only
did
you
not
left?
realize you were such a fearsome adversary. I will bear that in mind.
Well, hell yeah, I am. The daily draws you 3 gain cards. I've already got medium. One of these. Mercenaries contract. Let's see what the mercenaries contract is. Once per combat, press right bumper to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. Oh! Hell yeah.
Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them.
Food.
One of my cards. A small benefit. I will not be so graceful for long.
Bandit attack. A group of bandits suddenly attack. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. 3 enemies this time. Not too bad. If you're wondering why I keep looking down, is because I'm using my phone as to check the stream. Okay, alright, so RB's artifact, so if I use it now. This artifact is actually pretty good. Oh. There you go. Woo! 58 gold. Hell yeah. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. Well, the description must be dark-haired and handsome. I'm only kidding. Right, food.
Ah, one of my food cards. Well done, and good luck to you.
Yes. Traveling mage. Well, actually, I've got gold now, so I can see what they have. Oh, my legs are killing us. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Do that. Okay, that's a bit better. So, let's see if I can. What's that? I've already got that. Oh, that's pretty good. I've got enough food, so...
It's not enough that you kill them, you'll curse them too.
Hell yeah. Ow. Oh, I believe I've got enough food. And my health is fine. Let's just hope I pick it up. Jack of Skulls.
The undead.
Okay.
Of all the players in the game, these are the most dangerous in the world, yet in no natural form. A wrongness, an error, cheating.
Okay. Right, the tenacious undead is usually difficult to lay rest to, in addition sheer strength. Right.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
Uh-huh. So basically what I'm gonna do is once I defeat this guy, I'm gonna go stop the stream and see if I can get better quality with my internet by maybe plugging in the Ethernet cable to my modem.
Shots from rifles cannot be deflected. You would do better to avoid them. Are you agile enough?
Well, first get you then. What? Okay. Do you all have briskets? There you go. Death to the Jack of Skulls.
Ah, well done. Well done indeed. But you have roused the dead in their dusty tombs, and even I cannot say what will come of it.
Now let's see what I
Now
get.
our wager becomes more interesting. Will the tools you've earned suffice to address the challenges I pose? That is the question, is it not?
The Murder at Sea DLC has arrived. Oh. The Land Locker. Lubber. Let's go. For helping the captain's guard, you receive a mace and a mace. Okay. That looks like a special one for exploring, I guess, scavengers. Cap. And what's this? For surviving the Devil's Choice, Devil's Wager. And then there's the treasure chest. What's this? As a reward for defeating the skeleton Jack. Let's get the Crucible, the Queen of Dusts, the Healer. Healer Priest, and Desert Storm. Final token. Helm of Reflection. Consuming Shame. Okay. Ooh, Frost Fan, that sounds cool.
Shall we deal again?
Right, I am going to plug my Ethernet cable into my Xbox One and see if I can get a better bitrate for this, because 400 is terrible. Okay, I'll see you in about 5 minutes, whatever.